The new moon in Capricorn, the new moon to set intentions and unlock your highest desires for the year ahead. Let's get into it. Hello, celestial beings. It's me, Mel, aka Pocket Mystic, and I'm on a mission to make mysticism more accessible and supportive through tarot readings, astrological updates, and guided meditations that fit seamlessly into your schedule. So I want to know, how is January going for you? How are you feeling? Are the final weeks of the snake year hitting you strongly? Because they are hitting me strongly. I am feeling that shedding energy and working with it to get rid of what I don't want to carry into the new year. And I would love to hear how it's landing for you all. I treasure every comment that you leave me. Related to this, I just released a video about working with the Devil card in tarot. Ooh, scary, not scary, really helpful, really powerful if you want some more support for that shedding. And we'll release another on embodying the Emperor to help create the container, systems, habits, and schedules to unlock your dreams. The dreams that we're going to be planning in this new moon. Now, maybe you're like, wait, Mel, I already planted at the solstice. Great, amazing. This is another portal to just strengthen and like seal in your commitment to those things. Or maybe you were busy, you hadn't got around to it. Great, let's do it now. Or maybe you're like me. You planted at the solstice and now you're seeing that some of the things you intended to plant aren't exactly what you wanted or not exactly what you want to commit yourself to. And that's great, because we're going to use this new moon in Capricorn to refine. Now, I'm going to walk through astrologically why this new moon in Capricorn is so powerful for planting seeds. I'll have a few ritual suggestions, and then we'll do a collective tarot spread at the end to help us work with this energy, as always. Now, this new moon is super powerful for setting intentions for the year because it is in Capricorn. And Capricorn new moons are karmic reset points. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the keeper of time, karma, and consequence. So this isn't a wish list moon, it is a contract moon. Capricorn is about asking, what are you devoted to? What are you willing to build slowly? Where are you ready to take radical responsibility for your future? What systems, boundaries, and structures will support your next era? This is a moon for making a commitment, a contract to yourself and your dreams. And these intentions set now unfold slowly. They test our commitment. Do you really want this? Are you really willing to show up for it every single day? They help us mature over time. Sometimes we don't see the result coming as quickly as we want, but will we continue to commit to it because it's what we want? That maturing over time. And this new moon rewards consistency. Like I said, showing up every day when we don't feel like it, when we're not seeing the results, because it's what we want to commit ourselves to. So this new moon marks the beginning of a long-term cycle. You can kind of think of it like the new moon kicking off all of your 2026. And it is one that rewards patience, discipline, and integrity. Think mountain magic. Bones, time, lineage. Think destiny over dopamine. That one's hard for most of us, right? Capricorn is represented by the goat, and I literally, for the first time ever in my life, saw a video of a goat climbing up a mountain that was completely vertical, like completely straight up. I don't even know if it was a mountain, a cliff, whatever. But the determination, the gumption, the strength, I was like, it all makes sense. Capricorn is an expert at climbing mountains that seem impossible to climb. And that is because Capricorn stays committed, shows up, doesn't let fear get in the way. It is ruled by Saturn, and that is not an easy planet to be ruled by. Because as we know, Saturn is all about boundaries, limitations, time, karma, mastery, responsibility. And the reason we're saying it's a new moon for a long-term cycle is because it asks for mature intention setting. This is at the very last degrees of Capricorn. So it's asking for mature intention setting. No shortcuts, no bypassing. What you seed now grows slowly but solidly through your commitment to it. And Capricorn is also, as you know, an earth sign. So it is about practical magic, things that are manifesting literally in our world. It's about real world commitments, and it's about aligning our soul desires with calendar, budgets, and boundaries. So the theme of this new moon in Capricorn is sacred structure, destiny, architecture, and the long game. I said it before, I'll say it again. 2026 is the year for being bold. So what do you want to commit to moving yourself closer to because it feels like your destiny? Now, sometimes we are not calling in our manifestations because we are secretly sabotaging ourselves. The devil is the tarot card that corresponds with Capricorn. And in this case, in this new moon, there is some shadow alchemy to work with. Because Capricorn isn't just about success and structure. The shadow of it is ambition wounds. Have you ever felt like, who am I to think I can go for that thing? Authority trauma. Who am I to say I'm a writer, to say I'm an astrologer, to say I'm whatever it is that you want to give yourself the authority to be? Internalized pressure, feeling like you're never good enough, you always need to keep striving. Fear of failure. Do you ever just not start something because you figure you're going to fail? So what's the point? And fear of rest, okay? We in this society are so afraid to rest, even though rest is productive. And so this new moon invites us to reparent our inner authority, release punishment-based discipline, and redefine success on our own terms. Success is not always recognition from other people. And I think that can be a really hard one for us, especially if we haven't reparented our inner authority. So in this case, working with the shadow energy of Capricorn, there is liberation through awareness. Plugging again my video on working with the Devil Card and Tarot to see what might be holding you back. We literally have a guided meditation to help with that. We all know Capricorns have this reputation for being so successful, and part of it is because they are ruled by Saturn, right? Which means that they have to look at the restrictions. They have to look at the limitations. They have to face them every day. They don't have a choice, but through facing them, they're able to see how they can overcome them and what is holding them back in themselves. So while we are going to be working on planting in this new moon, we also have to release whatever is making us think that will never be true for me. Because we all know with cognitive dissonance, if you're telling yourself that will never be true for you, your brain will find a way to make sure what you're telling yourself is correct. Okay, so this is a powerful new moon. We are using it for this sacred destiny architecture. And here are a few rituals or practices that I think can help during this time. One thing I think would be really helpful if you haven't already done it is to pull your 12-month tarot view for 2026, your personal one. So January, February, March, April, each card equals a month, so that you can get a view of what the year ahead has for you. And then write a 12-month intention contract. So what do you want to have achieved or have in your life or have manifested by the end of 2026? What energy do you know is coming up given your tarot spread? And what are you going to commit to each month to support you getting towards that goal? In January, I'm going to do this. In March, I'm going to do this. I skipped February not on purpose, but maybe February is going to be crazy. But make a 12-month intention contract with yourself. Now, that might feel overwhelming. So another thing that you can do is choose one non-negotiable commitment. What is one thing that you need to do every day or every week to get yourself on the path of manifesting your dream? What is one action that you can take regularly, that you can commit yourself to, that supports this dream that you have? And tell someone about it. Let them help you be accountable. I know when I say things to people out loud, then I feel like I have to do them in a way that I don't feel like I have to do if I just tell myself. There's a lot of shadow work in there, I know. But pick just one thing to focus on and show up for yourself every day and see how good it feels to show up for yourself every day. And another thing, new moons are always about planting seeds, but these are, longer term seeds that we're planting right here with Capricorn. So one thing that I would recommend doing is actually writing out your intention on a strip of paper and having somewhere you can go and plant it, maybe in a bowl, maybe actually in ground responsibly, but you can plant it. And as you plant it, hold the energy of how this thing coming true will make you feel, and then put it in the ground. And no matter what you do, remember to make your goals, your manifestation, make them somewhere you can see them so you're reminded of them regularly. You're reminded of your commitment to that thing regularly. Even if it's like you want to create a physical symbol that just represents that so you can carry it with you wherever you are and people don't have to read your own writing. That can be really powerful because we need these reminders, right? We're busy. We have a lot going on. We're trying to survive. Hopefully we're trying to thrive. But so these physical reminders prompt us, oh yes, did I show up for that thing today? Am I working towards that thing today? What is one thing I could do today that could help me with that goal? We need these sort of physical reminders to really support us. Okay, and now let's do the collective tarot spread to help us with this. As always, you can pull the spread for yourself, and I'll be pulling it for the collective, but the first card will be, what am I building over the next 6 to 12 months? What structure or discipline is required will be card 2. Card 3, what must I fully commit to? Card 4, what distraction or shortcut must I release? And card 5, what legacy am I stepping into? So let me pull the cards. Okay, what are we building? What are we collectively building? The 9 of Pentacles. I love it. You love it. We love it. We are building true self-sufficiency, but evolved. We are building self-trust. We are building embodied competence. We are building calm confidence, financial and energetic sovereignty, ease, yes, earned through alignment. We are building a life where our nervous systems feel safe because our foundations are solid. This is wealth as peace. Okay, love it. What would that look like in your life? And then card 2, what structure or discipline is required? The cards are funny. They're funny. We have the devil. The devil. Capricorn's card appears in a Capricorn lunation. That is not subtle. It is precise. The devil here is not about punishment. It is about honest attachment review. This moon requires us to confront unconscious contracts, to dismantle shame-based motivation. We're not doing things because we think we should. We're doing them because we want them. We want to do them. We are releasing overwork, scarcity, or obligation loops. The Nine of Pentacles, she does not live in any of those places, and we will not either. Even though we've been programmed to, we are going to release them. And we're going to stop confusing survival with success. So the discipline required here is self-mastery. It is knowing yourself. It is confronting those stories that you have about who you are and what is possible for you and releasing them because they don't serve you. This is Saturn asking, are you building from fear or from desire? And again, I didn't make this card here, but I really encourage you to go to Working with the Devil tarot video that was just released. Now, card 3, what must I fully commit to? Justice. Okay. This is a sacred vow card. We must commit to our sacred alignment, what is truly aligned for ourselves. We must commit to the truth, to being truthful with ourselves about what's going on, about what's working, what's not working. Again, that devil card says, Saturn says you have to face the truth. And so we must fully commit to the truth. We must commit to being fair to ourselves. Again, we're not going to be punishing ourselves here as we're going after these things. We're committing from a place of desire, not fear. And we're showing up every day as we are, which some days mean we don't have that much to give, and that's okay. This new moon asks us to choose integrity over ease, to stop wavering, to stop sitting on the fence, to make a decision, stand behind it, commit to it, and be honest with ourselves about why it might not be working so that we can make a plan to move past that. Now, card 4, what distraction or shortcut must be released? This is interesting. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So what we're going to release here is actually impatience. We're going to stop questioning the process every 5 minutes. We're going to stop abandoning things before they have the chance to actually grow and build. We're going to stop measuring progress too early. And we're going to stop expecting instant validation. Instant validation does not mean success. It's momentary. It comes for a second. It's instant. And Capricorn, Saturn teaches timing. Not everything blooms on our schedule. We need to release our self-doubt when things don't work right away or when they take time. Good things, legacy, things that last take time. And then card 5, what legacy am I stepping into? Okay, we have the 3 of Cups, and I love this. Our legacy isn't just about us. It's not some lonely success. It's not something that we build and then we enjoy. It's shared joy. The 3 of Cups says our work will connect us with people that are aligned with us, that celebrate us, that we will celebrate. Our success creates community. Celebration is part of the mission. We are meant to build with others. The 3 of Cups is one of my favorite cards. It is such a fun, joyful, connected card. And that just means the legacy that we're stepping into is something sustainable and soulful and beneficial for other people around us. And I just love that. I hope that you love it too. I promised myself this wouldn't be more than 20 minutes. So I'm going to stop talking now. I would love to hear what you're planting in this new moon in Capricorn in the comments, and I'll see you soon.